right, what's going on? We are recording. So today is Friday, January 23rd. Okay. So what do we got going on here? Let's go to the 4 hour. Set those highs over here. Down here, made an SMT off these actually. And then we went down. We also made a bullish 4 hour SMT. And then we go to the 1 hour. Well, the 1 hour is really where all the price action's at. We respected this 1 hour for value gap right here. So I'm kind of just seeing we're stuck in this range. I'd like to see us sweep one end and then switch directions, but we'll see what happens. Let's go to the 15 minute. I think the 15 minute, we're kind of in this range. We kind of swept it right here, right there as well. We kind of SMT'd right there with this range. And huge displacement up. So, I mean, well, that could have been. Could have been a long entry, actually. Could have longed, but it's okay. Then we got news at 8:45 and news at 9. So, but news at 9, I'm not really concerned about. So 8:45, I'm probably not going to take a trade before 8:45. Do the news. Yeah, there rips. This would have been a good trade. Or maybe something more like this. I don't know. But yeah. We swept these, SMT'd off of it. There's this 1 hour imbalance here. I'd like to see our reaction off these highs. Right over here. That's really what I'm monitoring. I don't really care about anything else. Go to the 1 minute. All right. I don't think the RR is there for this trade. Yeah, the RR is not worth the risk. I really want to take that short, but I'm not going to. Okay. Oh, I should have. I totally should have. Here we go, low risk. We're going to go low risk. Once again, we're low risk on this. I think we'll hit right here. We're going to break even right here. Of course, ES is dumping. Okay. 40, 2 cons, 2 a point. It's $1 a point. $1 a tick, $4 a point. $172 risk on this. Should have entered on ES, but that's okay. Once we hit this right here, we're break even. Gotta watch out, news in 9 minutes. Not what you like to see, but that's okay. That's why I went low risk. I went 2 contracts instead of 3. So I took like $80 off my risk. I risked $80 less. Maybe $80 risk. All right. Break even there for sure. Just managing the position right now. This is about a 1-to-1 that we could have hit, but if we push here, I'll take off a con here. Kind of managing, right? Kind of after we get that initial push down, it's kind of the move I wanted to see. Once again, we de-risked on this, and then we're probably going to make it out as break even, but that's okay. I needed a little bit more juice out of this. But we'll see. I almost wonder if we should reduce risk to here instead, but we'll see. I want us to kind of go a little down, a little more down. we go. Take out half at this 1-to-1 because it's 839. So if ES hits this, this is what I want ES to hit. ES, please hit it, please. Okay, but I'm risk free on this, so I don't really care. News in 6 minutes. Stops that break even. We'll see what happens. Okay. 5-minute lows, right? Okay. We have to go down to 1 minute. We have to management. Okay, a little bit further. Okay. Yeah, that might be it. Probably gonna full reverse here. I wouldn't be surprised. Like, yeah, $76 profit would be cool, but unfortunate. Okay, stopped at break even. That's okay. We were on ES we were a tick away from the lows that I wanted to get hit. Once again, I took it on the wrong asset as well. That's okay. That happens. Now that we have the knowledge of that, that was good. I liked how I managed that trade. Could have gotten out with like 180 bucks maybe, but it was worth the break-even risk. Now I gotta reset. Look at that. 2 minutes, 842, so no trade for me. Wouldn't even be a trade for me anyways. Maybe right here, CISD, but I think I have access to any lower time frames besides the 1 minute. Do I have access to 45 second? I have access to the... No, I don't. Okay. Oh. It's okay. We'll see if we see another trade. If we don't, I'm fine. I'm up 150 bucks on the week right now, so that's good to know. I'm having struggles going up here. Once again, I'm not taking a trade until 43. And we did buy on the more bullish asset, which was my mistake. That was my only mistake with the last trade. And then, because I would have been on ES, it was a much better trade to take. the RR, everything about it. So. But like, this isn't really what you want to trade. Like, look at this. Look at this on the 5 minute. Like on the 1 minute, it looks okay. On the 5 minute, looks like a low time frame liquidity sweep. Okay. 1 second. Pending. Must have been bullish. About the same, little bearish. Which sucks too, because this was our entry at the 944 for a long. All right. Now we're just watching, waiting. But I still like the fact that I called this. We didn't quite, like I said, we missed it by a tick. Which is fine. This looks like very good PA for longs on ES. Once again, we knew, so I wasn't going to enter, but this would have been a great long. Interesting. Oh wait, this is a good long, actually. Actually, no, it's not. I'm not going to take this long. Go look at bigger time frames. I'm not liking this. I'm not liking this long. Reason I'm not liking this long is because we've just been rejecting off this, and we have all these wicks up here. We even is this a 15 minute? We respected this 15 minute as well. So it was genuinely not a long at all. I'm not going to take this. I'm not going to play super aggressive today. This would have been a good trade right here. Even though I really want to take that short, I'm not going to. Because look, we're just like in this range. Like, if we look at the 5 minute, it gives you perspective. This really price action we want to be trading. Not really. We're still kind of in this range. So I need to wait and see what we got. Like I said, potential short for sure. The more I look at it, the better I see it. Especially on ES, like little sweep right here, instant move down. Like we took this. Imagine how goated of a trade that would have been. You probably still take that. You probably still get an entry. But at this point, if we retrace back up into that, I don't really even want to take that. The move already passed. I could have entered. I didn't want to play super aggressive again. Even though that totally would have been go to trade. We revisited that 1 minute on NQ. Kind of rejection off of it. I'm gonna sit back and wait. I don't like. I could look at the 1 minute all day and just like sit here and see things that aren't there. That short entry was there, but was it high probability? I mean, kind of, not really though. I always like to look back at the 5 minute. Wow. Really want to short it. It's so funny. Imagine we sweep one more time and then go down. Again, it's 8:51. I'm going to wait. I'm going to sit back. We already took a trade. We're break even on that trade. That's fine. Not really itching to get in another trade. Wow. These are the 15-minute looks. Look at this, completely different. These are both bearish on this. That short earlier was actually pretty good. This is terrible 5-minute price action. Genuinely terrible. Price action today has not been favorable. I'll tell you that. So what? We're 1 loss, 1 win, 2 break-even trades for the week. This would have been a good lower time frame short. Right here. But yeah, we validated this, whatever. Could take continuation out of it, but see A55. Like, we're just gonna slowly go up. I don't really care to be in that move. That's why I didn't short there. But this was a good short. Okay, boom, 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 boom. Okay, we swept all these. Finally, bro. But to be fair, like, we're really low down. So I actually would have liked to see a sweep of lows to take a long, but we didn't really get a clear sweep. Like, if this swept this, then I think we could have gone taking some longs, but on the 1 minute, we're just up, 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 up. Nothing's really worth taking right now with this price action. It's so inefficient. There's no reason for me to take a trade and then just go negative on the week. Doesn't make any sense. I don't really see this as a long either, because it's like, sure, we swept this, but so it's 858. Finally getting some pushes up. We gotta watch out for this news. Again, maybe we could have taken longs here, but it was so inefficient at that point. Could have taken a low risk trade like that. Again, the news is probably not going to really even impact it, but if I'm not already in a trade during news, why be in a trade during news? Well, actually, it's a little bit volatile. Bullish, okay. I don't really care that I'm not in this. Alright, still just... The problem is I know we had this like sweep right here. Problem was in the morning we just like were not going up at all. Alright, I'm gonna call it here. Break even on the day, that's okay.